Welcome to the second session of our course on burnout. Here, you will learn how to avoid or delay professional burnout. First, let's find out what factors influence the development of professional burnout. The first factor is personal endurance. It is the ability to respond to different situations in a flexible way and work effectively almost every day. Employees with a high level of personal endurance burn out less and are more likely to build successful careers. To improve your personal effectiveness, refer to the chart from exercise 1. Develop skills that empower you and get rid of assets that devastate your life. The second factor is the way you handle stress or your coping strategy. Stress resistance mechanism can be active or passive. In the first case, the employee is looking for a solution for the problem. In the second case, he tries to get away from it. Passive behavioral strategies increase the risk of burnout. If the problem is not solved, it will repeat itself over and over again. At the same time, the stress level will increase. The third factor is the direction of control. It can be internal and external. In the first case, a person attributes his successes and failures to internal factors, efforts made, positive and negative personality traits, the presence or absence of the necessary knowledge. In the second case, he assigns responsibility to external factors, to other people, and a set of circumstances. Imagine the following situation. A company's management sums up the results of the year, analyzes mistakes, and rewards employees. An employee with internal focus of control will enjoy the promotion, recognize mistakes, and begin to correct them in the new year. An employee with external focus of control will blame colleagues for the mistakes and feel that he received a promotion simply for the ride. He will not be able to realize his mistakes and will most likely repeat them. The stress level of such an employee is bound to increase. The fourth factor is the attitude to competition in the team. Burnout is more common in people who focus on competition rather than professional development. The fifth factor is personality traits. Burnout is influenced by self-esteem, marital status, and social environment. It is also important to feel that your work yields benefits. For example, in 2003, psychologists asked teachers with 2 to 50 years of experience to evaluate their work. Respondents who found their jobs rewarding were less likely to burn out. The sixth factor is role distribution in the team. Employees burn out less if they have clear areas of responsibility. Colleagues and managers often assign tasks to people who cannot say no. As a result, such employees are unable to perform tasks efficiently or tend to work overtime. This leads to lowering self-esteem and burnout. The seventh factor is how workflow is organized. Employees are less likely to burn out if managers monitor the atmosphere in the team, correctly distribute the workload, and provide comfortable working conditions. It should be noted that initially psychologists attributed the syndrome of professional burnout to specialists in helping professions like teachers, doctors, psychologists, and others. They linked burnout to emotional exhaustion from intense interactions with people. Now we know that a person of absolutely any profession can burn out, and communication with people only accelerates this process. In conclusion, we will talk about how to minimize the risk of developing professional burnout. First, avoid Groundhog Day as much as possible. Try to diversify your work, even if you have a tight schedule. For example, a few recommendations for the teacher. Change the format of lessons and time of lunch. Do sports or hobbies every day. Regularly update your workspace, from the color of stationery to rearranging furniture in the office. Second, Take a 2-week vacation at least every 6 months. Try to change the environment and type of activity. Visit new places. If possible, stay in the sun and make up for the lack of vitamin D in your body. At the end of your vacation, set aside a couple of days to rest when you return, and another day to clean up. Getting rid of unnecessary things has a positive effect on the psyche and helps to reboot. Third, you live and you learn. Modern professions are constantly changing. To stay in the ranks, you need to constantly refresh your knowledge and improve your skills. Studying helps to fight the monotony of everyday life, changes the attitude towards work processes, and allows you to relax. The courses are a great way to have fun, meet new people, and get their opinions on work issues. So let's revise the new information. The development of professional burnout is influenced by a large number of facts. It's personal endurance, method of stress resistance, focus of control, attitude to competition in the team, personality traits, role distribution in the team, and organization of workflow in the company. There are 3 rules to avoid burnout. The first one is to avoid Groundhog Day and make the job varied. The second is to take a vacation at least once every 6 months. The third is constantly learn to fight the monotony of every day and try to meet new people. We understand that it can be difficult to follow all the tips at once. Therefore, choose the rule that resonates with you the most at the moment and try to change your life in accordance with it. After that, gradually add more burnout prevention techniques. But the first thing to start with is realizing your own professional value. Do you consider yourself a valuable employee? If not, be sure to do the sessions exercise. It will help you believe in yourself. If you do think of yourself as a valuable employee, we still recommend this exercise. You will see your own worth and feel like a real actor.